kill that program completely. Okay, folks, hi, welcome. We're trying to get everything streamlined for you. So make sure that there's no, get on the computer here. And we are live. I know there's about 50 of you guys watching this live on Google Hangout. I know that because I can see who's on the Google Hangout on the lower right-hand side. George, let me do you a favor. Log into your YouTube account over there. I'm going to send you the Google Hangout code, and I need you to see if you can log in. What we're going to go through today is going to be live examples of search engine optimization and how you can use it for any business in the world. I'm going to go through the fundamentals of search engine optimization and making sure that you understand how we work and how fast this stuff is working. I'm going to send it to JRO, George.
Yeah.
Okay. Hangout. I'm also going to share my screen for the majority of this. So the first 10 minutes, I'm actually going to be talking about how the keyword stuff works, and then I'm going to do it with you, and then we're going to practice it live on certain key things. So we're going to talk about, so here's a couple of things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about domain names. So domain names. We're going to talk about domain names. Eddie, if you can make sure that nobody interrupts us. So domain names. We're going to talk about keywords. Keywords. And we're going to talk about ranking. Now, in the ranking, we're going to talk about two types of ranking. We're going to talk about the search engine ranking, but we're also going to talk about social media. Social media. Both is going to allow you to actually do very in your businesses. Search engine optimization ranking is Google, Yahoo, and Bing. These are the three major search engines. Here, on search engine optimization, you need a website. You want to rank, you need a website. If you don't have a website, I don't care if you have a blog site. Blog sites work too. But you need a website to rank on search engine optimization. On social media, you don't necessarily need a website. You need Facebook. You need YouTube. You need LinkedIn. You need Pinterest. What's another famous one? Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitter. Oh, come on. How did I forget Twitter? Okay, and then you need Twitter. Now, I'm going to share with you guys software that if you buy it, it's going to help you cheat. Okay, first. Oh, okay. Well, that's okay, but they can't see that. Oh, we're playing around with technology, and you guys can't even see that. Go to Google. Go to Google Screen Share over here, and go to Google. I'm going to switch this to the screen share so you guys can actually see my screen, and I'm going to bring up, hopefully not my emails, right? I'm going to bring up Google, and we're going to go through this. Okay, so go to Google over here, and just type in, like, let's rank for a keyword. Let's rank for business. So why don't we really do it, right? Business opportunities. What do people look for when they look for a business?
Home-based business.
Home-based business. Okay, let's look for home-based. I need you to do it over here. Oh.
That's your actual webcast.
Ah, perfect. There you go. Home-based business. That way I don't have to have you do that. Okay. When you type up home-based business, I want you to see what Google's actually doing. Look how I went backwards one letter, and it's giving me ideas. It's saying home-based business ideas. Home-based business opportunities, right? So Google's showing you the top searches when you put in your word. So if I just go home, look how sometimes it will start changing it, and it will say home what? Home-based business, home-based jobs, home-based business ideas. So these are always the best, right? Home-based business ideas. Now, why am I bringing that up? Because if you want to rank for home-based business, see how that's an ad? Look, it's telling you this is an ad. This is an ad. This is not. But look what it's titled, Home-Based Business Idea, Entrepreneur.com, right? So what I'm saying is one of the first steps to ranking, is to buy a domain name with the word you're trying to rank for, home-based business ideas. Now, since there's a lot of you guys watching this webcast, I'm just going to go to GoDaddy, and I'm going to see if home-based business ideas is available. If it is, don't buy it before me. Actually, some of you guys are going to try. Okay, so notice I put the word home-based business ideas, and it's already taken. Of course, right? But look, I want to introduce you to the world of geo-targeting. Geo-targeting. What does geo-targeting mean? Let's go back to Google, and let's put in home-based business. What geo-targeting means is I'm in Irvine. So in Irvine, I get a ratio. Let's go back to the Google Hangout, and let me go back to not sharing my screen. Okay. So here's what I mean about this. Geo-targeting is a new form of search engine optimization that's been used ever since there was a cell phone. Because the cell phones, right? The cell phones, they have what's called triangulation. So in other words, you're here in California, right? We got some people here. Mr. G's here. This beautiful. Well, by the way, if you guys are looking to meet a beautiful young lady, Miss Garcia's here. Yarida, you're a Garcia, yeah? Yeah, she's a Garcia. She's beautiful. She's here. She's making money. So you guys, but she's making too much money. So don't try to impress her with money. No, you got to be kind. But so both of these guys are here, and they're both leaders in their industry, and they both want to rank. Except Mr. G, you're mostly where?
New York.
New York, and you're here in California. All right, but where in California?
Upland.
Okay, Upland. Give me some cities around Upland.
Rancho Cucamonga.
Okay, so she's right around here, and Mr. G's out here in New York somewhere over here. So how is home-based business? Home-based business is what we're trying to rank for, right? How can both of them show up in the same page, in the same #1 spot in Google? They won't. What Google runs is an algorithm that's called it's called geo-targeting. It says, I'm only going to show you results within a certain mileage, maybe 100 miles, right? Because if I'm looking for a restaurant, right? Take note your phone. Where's my phone? Take your phone. That when you look up restaurants, where's it showing you restaurants? In New York or here in California? It's going to show you here in California. So your phone is the perfect indicator that the rules have changed. The rules have changed dramatically, and it's really called maps, right? Let me show you guys this. So here's the, you can't really see it, huh? Okay, I'll show you on the screen. So it's called the maps. So here, what the map is doing is it's saying what you want, and it's only showing you the locals, right? How does Google know that your website is local? The question, right? So search engine optimization guys like me, we tell Google you're local. How do we tell Google you're local? We add the word, the city, Irvine, in your domain name. That's it. That's it. So if you go home-based business Irvine, home-based business New Jersey, home-based business New York, now Google knows you're in that area. So now let's go back to the screen. Now this gets exciting here, guys. This gets exciting. So now let's go back to the screen, and let's see if my theory is correct here by going to home-based business, and I'm going to put Irvine here. And I'm going to search, and now, bang. Oh, write that down. Okay, someone going to buy it? Okay, hold on. Oh, son of a gun, I better buy it. Hold on. Okay. You know someone's buying it. There's 60 people on the Google Hangout. You know someone's buying it right now. You need to start buying home-based business New York. You need to start buying home-based business Rancho Cucamonga. You need to start buying San Diego, right? San Bernardino. Now, of course, some people are saying, Oscar, why do you give away those nuggets to your competitors? So you know that we're real. You know that we really want to show you how to succeed in business, and the competition doesn't bother me because this is one step of 20. One step of 20, but this is the most important step. If you own the keyword with the domain name, you can rank high on Google. Now, you got to do a bunch of other things, and I'm going to show you those bunch of other things, but this is the first step. What is my GoDaddy account? What is it? Do you remember? Son of a gun. We're going to start buying some of these guys. Oh, son of a gun. I don't know it.
It's okay, I'll buy it for you.
Okay, can you buy it? Okay, someone buy it. Mr. G, someone buy it right now because there's a lot of people on the call right now. And, guys, there's 100 people on the call. Okay, there's 100 people watching this. If you guys don't buy it, they're going to buy it. I know they're going to buy it because that's how they are. They're just vicious people. Okay, let's go back to GoDaddy. Okay, so that was one keyword, home-based business. And now the question is going to be, how many people are searching for home-based business? Look at the number here, guys. Look at the number. 1.9 billion websites competing against you. That's what it shows here on Google, right? 1.9. But that's not the real number. Sometimes people get scared to compete with these companies because look who's number one, the SBA. The SBA. If you want to know how many people are going to the SBA, I want you to look at two websites. One of them is Alexa.com, where it can show you what the website is being ranked. So for instance, if I put in www.sba.gov, it tells me that the SBA is number 1,297 on the web, on the US. Now for you 100 people on the webcast, what that means, can they not see this? That's live? But they can't see that? Hold on, guys. I'm fixing it. There you go. And then desktop. Okay, there you go. I went to Alexa.com, and yes, I know, I'm watching the feed over here, and some of you guys are texting me on Facebook. This is the power of technology, right? So, yes. Not yet. Okay, so Alexa.com shows you how the best rating is 1. Facebook, Google, they're 1 and 2, right? So you want to get this as low as possible. So if your website does not rank, like let's see where Lucrazon is at, lucrazon.com. If you look at Lucrazon, we're ranked 32,000th right now in the US, which is great. If you're ranking in the top 100,000 websites in the US, you're doing great. If you break the 10,000 barrier, you're doing phenomenal. And that's what you're trying to do. We're pretty close for being less than 3 months old. Now, the other website I want you to pay attention to is Compete. Compete.com. Compete.com shows you exactly how many visitors are visiting. Okay, some of you guys got the Google Hangout code, right? I'm going to kick you out if you guys start interrupting this. Okay, Compete. Am I spelling this right? Yeah. Compete.com. Yeah, Compete.com. Oh, I put an E right there. Yes. Okay, I got it. Okay, so now you go over here. Now, whatever website you're trying to search for. Now, remember, is it not broadcasting? Okay. Yeah, guys, if you guys are logging into this thing, oh my God. And we're going to make sure. Okay, I think we're back. All right, so let's go back to this. I'm trying to make sure that nobody interferes, but it's kind of hard. People are tapping into here. So home-based business ideas. Remember, we bought the domain name home-based business Irvine, and we're saying do geo-targeting. Go home-based business Irvine. Go home-based business Los Angeles, and you can actually find the keyword. But that you guys get to see how many people are looking for that keyword on videos, right? Because you want to use videos to rank as well. Stop that. Wow, it's computer's just having all sorts of issues. You want to make sure that we're showing videos. Let's go back to the web. The web has that. Videos has this. And these are the videos that are ranking #1 for home-based business. I want you to watch the title. You're gonna copy the good titles. It says home-based business reviewed as the business online something. Here's another one, home-based business ideas. 3 marketing studs share their, that's interesting. But look, they're actually using the right keyword, home-based business ideas. Business-based home, oh, this guy's interesting. Oprah, home-based business. So what I'm saying is, when you tag your website or tag your video, you're going to use the word home-based business. Now I want you to see how many views this guy has. So all you have to do is beat 181 views, and you can be in the top videos for home-based business just by using the keyword home-based business. So this is why you want to research the word first before you do anything, because if you don't, then you're not going to get anywhere. Now that means that when you use YouTube or a website, you're going to create a video and you're going to call it home-based business. So when I upload a video on YouTube, right, I can upload something, or let's take just for right now, I'm just going to edit one of my existing ones, right? So let me edit this one. I can actually edit this one and say home-based business Irvine, and then I put whatever I really wanted to put, Lucrazon Global small business. But look what I'm starting off with, home-based business. See how it changes everything to home business Irvine? So you're going to notice that here, I'm also going to put the keyword here, home-based business, and I'm going to put home-based business Irvine, because I'm going to use both the general word and then the geo-targeted word, and then I'm going to put home-based business ideas and any other keyword I have. Now, this is important because the content is great, but if you don't tag it properly, it's not going to go anywhere. So now I put home-based business in Irvine, and then I start talking about it, right? Lucrazon Global, home-based business software is creating, see, I create a sentence using the word home-based business, is helping entrepreneurs, how do you spell that? Huh? Entrepreneurs, did I spell it right? Oh my God, I got lucky. Is helping entrepreneurs create home-based businesses in less than 4 minutes. Right? So I'm creating a sentence and then I'm hitting save because I'm using the keyword home-based business Irvine, home-based business Irvine there, and then I'm using it in the paragraph. The rule of thumb, guys, is create 2 paragraphs and use the word home-based business in each paragraph. If you don't, you will never rank for the word home-based business. Now this is obviously my YouTube. I'm trying to show you how to rank your video on YouTube, and then it's the same tricks or the same techniques for your website. It's the same thing, except you start with the domain name, right? So that's why we went to GoDaddy and we said home-based business Irvine. Let's see if anybody bought it yet. Home-based business Irvine. Oh, it's still available. Okay. So again, using a website, I'm going to buy the domain name home-based business something first. And then that starts me off. Fair enough? But if I'm using YouTube, I'm titling things on the title. I'm putting the word home-based business here on the descriptor, and I'm putting the keyword home-based business, right? Now, so far, I believe that this video, 354 views, so chances are it's going to beat that other video that has 181 views. Does that make sense? And it's already obviously changed for this. Now, that's what you need there. Before, this video did not have the keyword home-based business. I'm going to show you what the difference is when you tag it right. These videos over here, let me show you my most popular videos using the same technique. Here's this video, and this video used the word self-employment ideas. So I was ranking for self-employment ideas right there. That video has now generated over 428,000 views by using the same techniques. I put the word on the title, I put the word on the descriptor, and I put the word on the keyword. Does that make sense? Now, because I did that, look at our Google results. That if I put the word self-employment ideas, you know, someone's beating me on the #1 spot on the video, but the video is still on the top 4. Now, this video has been up for almost a year now. And still in 1 year, it's still ranking on the #1 page on videos. Because I used the word self-employment ideas, and it's gotten over 400,000 views in the past year. Does that make sense? So notice the difference, though. Look at this guy's face. Big old happy face. This guy uses a cartoon. What did I use? A professional graphic. So the other idea here on ranking is you have to use a very professional graphic for you to actually look better than your competition. Look at this other one. How can I be self-employed? Look at this graphic here. Doesn't you go through it, you go through the videos, and your eye now something that looks different. In this case, how can I be self-employed? Now, that's a good word, because when you look it up, how can I be self-employed, over 34 million websites are competing for that. And yet our video is being ranked #1 on the video section of how can I be self-employed. Does that make sense? Am I using any other word besides the keyword? No. I'm not putting Oscar self-employment guru, because no one's looking for Oscar self-employment guru. They're looking for how can I be self-employed. So if you get your ego out of the way and you use the right keywords, you can rank a lot better. That's what I'm saying here. And what's the results? Well, on this video alone, using these techniques, 193,000 views in the past couple of months. Look at this. We started this March 13th. Oh, actually, no, it's through March 13th. This was last year also. 1 year, 193,000 views. So you see the difference? Don't put your name on it. Put the word that people are looking for. If people are looking for blue shirt, put blue shirt. If you're trying to rank for shoes, cigars, alcohol, hotel in your area, you use the word hotel. Why am I picking cigars, alcohol? I don't know. It's just coming out. I don't know what business you guys are in. I'm just trying to give you ideas on how you do that. Okay? So that's one of the crucial things I always show people, that you definitely want to make sure that you're tweaking all of this information. And look, this is a good breakdown of what you do, that's good. Look how long my descriptor is there, right? I use the keyword, how can I be self-employed? I use the keyword here, how can I be self-employed? My domain name was how can I be self-employed now, right? I bought the domain name, how can I be self-employed? I just put the word now.com. And then on YouTube, I'm using how can I be self-employed? And then my 2 paragraphs are saying, how can I be self-employed? So Google is thinking, man, this guy must be the expert, because his domain name, his title, his description all say, how can I be self-employed? So Google's trying to give the guy that's asking the question, how can I be self-employed, the most relevant content. and this happens to be the most relevant content for this word. Does that make sense? So hopefully that makes sense for everybody, and you can actually see the results. Now let's talk about annotations, since we're in the whole concept here with Google. Annotations is somewhere in your video you're going to use the keyword as well. How can I be self-employed? Annotation is tagging the spot. So every couple of minutes you're going to notice that my video, look at it over here, how can I be self-employed? How do you do annotations? You just scroll to a spot, you click on the add annotation, you put a note, and then you type in the keyword. How can I be self-employed? And then it's there, and you can move it anywhere you want on your video. But see, Google, look at this area here. Google's already placing it right here for you. Not Google, YouTube, I mean. Right? I have that on my, actually this was a time where I had a lot of long hair, so forgive me for that. But that's how you do annotations. So that's the next step on ranking a video with the keyword. You pick a word, you put it on the title, you put it on the description, and then you annotate it. You put it on the video itself as an annotation. The final step is these captions. Caption is that YouTube has tried to translate everything you said on your video. So if you're trying to rank for the word, how can I be self-employed, you need to say the word while you're talking on video. You need to learn to say it. So in other words, I'm teaching a class on search engine optimization for the 21st century. I better use the word search engine optimization for the 21st century as many times as possible that sounds naturally. Now, here is where it gets a little tricky. Sometimes YouTube messes up. Beloved by the welcome to our broadcast. That's not what I said. So you actually has an opportunity to change it. How can I be self-employed? Welcome to our broadcast. Now I'm changing it. Oh, I misspelled employed. I'm changing it, and then I save it. And now I have another version of the website that actually uses the word, how can I be self-employed, in another version. And I go through the whole caption here, and I try to see where I can pick the word, how can I be self-employed. So in other words, YouTube is looking at this and the annotations to say, are you really talking about how can I be self-employed? That's what it's doing. Does that make sense? A little too much, huh? Okay, so these are the things online marketers are looking at, and these are the things we do. So you guys can see that. I'm going to show you an easier way to do this. I'm just showing you exactly what you got to do right now. So one, pick the right keyword, by going to Google and seeing if it's a very competitive word, if it's a word where your audience is at. Two, on YouTube, how can I be self-employed, right? If that's your word. Three, buy the domain name. You got to buy the domain name. So that's what you do with no website, right? You first lock in the domain name. You start doing YouTube videos if you can. You should be able to. And then you start dominating the space for your keyword. Now look, it gets a lot harder when your keyword is self-employment. Employment. Because that's two words, self-employment. Right? And look, there's guys with videos on that. And on the website, there's 172 million websites for self-employment. And you're competing against the SBA, Wiki, and a couple of other people, Forbes. Self-employment. Now, you want to see a trick? The way Google ranks is how many social media websites are pointing back to you. How many social pointing back to you? Now, I want to do this. I want to get off of this, and I want to go back to the whiteboard. So let's come over here. Let's get off of and let's do the whiteboard for right now. Okay. Here's how it works, guys. That's some of the techniques, but you got to understand why you're doing this. The way it works is the more votes you have. So here's the website, right? Or here's the web page in Google. And you want to rank in Google for that word, for whatever that word is. So in this case, I'm picking self-employment. Employment. So how can I rank on the #1 page on self-employment? Here's the rule. The rule is how many websites are linking back to your website. So this is your website. I'm going to put a money mark there. They're saying how many websites are linking back to you to make you an expert so I can put you on the #1 page. That is what Google is saying. So you have two options. You can either buy a lot of domain names and create websites, and you have to create websites with at least 5 pages on it. You can't duplicate the content. That won't work, right? So you got option A, create websites, or option B is get social media websites like YouTube, like Facebook, like Twitter, like Pinterest, like LinkedIn. These are all free. You can even start a blog site for free, right? You can use the word self-employment, or you can use the word self-employment, and you can link those websites to your main site or to your main blog. If you do that, if you link these free social media profiles, you link them all back here, it counts even more. So you need social media. The problem is a lot of the good keywords are taken in social media. So you think. Let's go back to the desktop. Let me show you the reality. Self is a very complicated word. It's very competitive. And I thank all the 100 and something plus people that are watching this. I know, obviously sometimes we're having technical issues, but I want to show you this trick. It's not a trick, it's technology. And I always say that technology is a force multiplier. I'm going to use the word self-employment, and I'm going to use it as my username for Facebook. You get it? Instead of using my name, Oscar Garcia, or instead of using a Facebook fan page with my name, Oscar Garcia, I'm trying to rank for self-employment. Now, you're going to say, Oscar, how many social media sites are out there for me to get free profiles? This is how many. This website shows you how many social media sites are available with the word self-employment. It's available on LinkedIn. Holy cow. LinkedIn is powerful, and the word self-employment as the username has not been taken on LinkedIn, on Flickr, on Delicious, Dailymotion, Issue, Reddit, Vimeo, Tumblr, Ustream, Squiddo, Foursquare, Technorati, and TypeSpy. These are the major social media websites right here. But look at this. What about all the social media networks? Let me show you all of them. These are how many social media websites you can have for free. You just go here and click on this link and create a profile. You have, according to my numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 in blogging alone. That you can create free profiles, link them back to your website, and it picks you up in ranking on search engines. You want more? Let me show you how many. Oh, Mother of God. Self-employment forgot to do all of this. This is work. It's a lot of work. And this is why people pay $20,000 for us to do this work, right? This is how much work we're doing, creating profiles with images, with descriptors, with, writing on these profiles. Look how many bookmarking sites. Look how many free profiles you can do on business sites. All of those are available for self-employment. So for those of you guys that are life coaches, that are all this coach this or that, and you're not ranking on your keywords, shame on you. This is why you're not showing up on Google. This is why you have to promote yourself physically. This is the way where Google promotes you, but you got to do the work. This is literally like one boat. Now look, community. Look how many availables. Oh my God. You know what we did with Lucrazon? We bought them all. We got over 300 social media sites that we own that says Lucrazon Global, or e-commerce or merchant services, all pointing back to Lucrazon. That's why we're ranking #1 for all of our keywords. And we don't only rank for #1, we rank them on several different spots. #1, #2. All of these areas is available. I'm going down to news and video. Let me see video. Look at this. Self-employment ideas on video. That's how many websites are still available with the word self-employment. So whoever's competing with the keyword self-employment has not done a good job. They're leaving a lot of space in the market for someone to take over, and that someone can be you. And that's just the word self-employment. Why do you think I had 428,000 views on the keyword self-employment with that video? Because we did the work. Does that make sense? Now that is just the techniques on ranking. Let me show you the shortcut now. Let me show you the shortcut. Everything we did right now, we can do using search engine optimization tools from Lucrazon. Now Lucrazon can literally create the website and track the keyword for you. So let's say I'm trying to rank for this keyword, online shopping cart. Look how we're geo-targeting, Irvine. Look how we're geo-targeting for website shopping cart, right? Irvine. We create these little websites, but we're tracking the keyword on Google, Yahoo, and Bing. And we're seeing where we're making mistakes, if we're making mistakes, and then we'll do articles to fix the mistakes. We're tracking. Now, using the merchant service technology and the search engine optimization technology of Lucrazon, we're able to rank higher than anyone else. And look at the websites that we're creating. These are websites that are created live, and they're created within minutes, and they're created with geo-targeting techniques. So here's the campaign, Lucrazon. We're using the mapping system. We're using reviews. We have content, and we're using social media, Facebook, Twitter, whatnot. This website here, e-commerce online. Let's go back to the word e-commerce. We're trying to rank for online shopping cart Irvine. So now let's go to Google and look it up. Online shopping cart Irvine, and here we are on the #1 spot. So there's the technique completely used, right? So going back again, we targeted the word e-commerce store online, e-commerce, and you'll see the word e-commerce store online here. We have review maps. We have an about us. So here's us using the geo-targeted maps. Here's the website that we're ranking. Here's the customer reviews. We have very little, but we got a couple of them. Right? Maria G, thank you for your review. And then let's go back to home. So all of that is being all within this website that is being tracked. And what we do is we actually post all the results to Google, Yelp, Super Pages, City Search, Yahoo, Insider, Yellow Pages, Merchant Circle, Foursquare, City Square. All of those reviews are being posted on every one of these websites. So all the techniques I told you, you first go and buy a domain name, you create a website, you geo-target, all of that is being created by our software right here. And now we can embed the entire software on Facebook and Twitter. And we can do video testimonials because videos are outranking websites. So here's the video testimonial module where if you have someone give you a testimonial, a video testimonial, they put their first name, their last name, and they actually can record a video testimonial right here, and we can publish it so it can rank you higher on the search engines. So why did we do that? We did it because I know that some of you guys are looking at this video and you go, Oscar, this is pretty difficult stuff. It's not. It's just work. We do it for home-based business. We're going to do it for all the keywords out there, but I want you to know what we're doing and how we're doing it so you guys can have a fighting chance on how to do it. All right. One last technique. Let me show you guys this. How do you get Facebook users to follow you faster? Right? How do you multiply your reach on Facebook? Now, there's about 100 and something people on this video call. So if I share this with you guys, one, and it's good, you guys owe me. Two, don't abuse it, because the minute you become like spamming on mail, have you ever gotten a lot of junk email? The minute you do that, Facebook is going to kick you out. So be very careful. Make sure your vocabulary is not join me and make $1 million. You want to make $10,000 a month? Call me now. No, don't do that. You educate. So here's the rule. Let's go back before we even show this. Let's go back onto the screen, and let's go back one more time and let's show this. Here's the philosophy on social media before I show you the technique on what you want to do. Here's the philosophy. The philosophy is give, take. Oh, you guys can't see that, huh? Yes, I know. You guys are already texting me. Okay, let me put that again. Give, take. Okay, notice it doesn't say take, give. It's not, hey, give me your name, your phone number, and then I'll give you something. No. You give first. What do you give? Your knowledge. Your knowledge. So you give, and then take. So what do you give? You give a quote. You give advice. You give compliment. You give compliments. In other words, you see someone in the trick. It's not a trick. It's using Google. It's using Facebook groups, and you compliment people. Well, Mr. G is actually the best at it. What you do in person, you got to do on Facebook, right? You compliment. I know there's a lot of people who are not working with us that don't know Mr. G, but he comes, he gives flowers to all the customer service people, or he gives them compliments. And now all of our customer people will drop whatever they're doing just to help this guy. It's not fair. It's not right, but it works, right? So that's what I'm saying. If someone else will give flowers to our customer service people, or in my case, Starbucks, vanilla latte, hot, venti, with the word Brad Pitt on it, if you bring me that, then I will give you, I will feel obligated to give, right? Oh, back to the thing? Okay. So I'm just trying to get vanilla lattes out of you guys. So actually it worked, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Someone, I gave, and someone today actually gave me Starbucks card. And it was one of my customer service people. It's crazy, right? So I'm telling you, it works. It works on life. It works on Facebook. So give, take. You give quotes. You give advice. You give compliments. Or you give them business. What happened to business where you gave first, you network with them, and you said, you know, I got a customer for you. And you actually gave them a customer and made them money. Now, next time you call, they're going to say, what do you need? What do you need? Because you made me money, now I want to make you money, right? That is the philosophy of business in the past. Nowadays is, like my post or I'll unfriend you. What the hell is that? You know? Look, you didn't like my pictures, you don't like this, you don't like that, and that's why you guys are unfriending people. It's ridiculous that you spend time doing that. Give, take. Now let me show you this. How do you give, take? First, how do you find a group? Let me show you. Groups. You type in the keyword that you're interested in on the search, and Facebook will naturally give you a group. So for instance, let's say I put Los Angeles, right? And look, the first group that it's showing me is the Los Angeles, California, groups. Los Angeles Role Angeles Clippers, Los Angeles Discover LA, right? So Los Angeles, okay, Los Angeles, and I'm going to put groups. And look, Children Charity Groups, PBN Los Angeles. So why don't you put in entrepreneur? Entrepreneur. How do you spell it? Did I spell it right? Oh, here it is. Business and entrepreneur groups. Look at this. 21,000 members on this group. Now that's 21,000 people that don't know you. Look how hard it is to join a group. I click on join group. That's it. Now I can post on this wall. And now I can answer a post on the wall, and the group can start knowing me. Right? So when I post something, I give, and then I post that I'm doing a webinar. And then you do a webinar on your business. So you give, take. Now you got 21,000. I know, guys. I'll get to everybody. Oh, it kicked you out? I'm sorry it kicked you out. Okay. You give, take. So now here, once they approve my membership, guess what? Look at this guy. Right? Mixshare Premium. Thank you, have seen all from freebie sites. This one is unbelievable. This guy's promoting this from this freebie sites. See how they're doing this? But they're taking first. They're not giving. You want to give. You want to be different than these takers. Struggling to get leads. Look at this guy. Need leads? Inbox me. Who the hell are you? Right? But what if you showed them how to get leads for free a couple of times, and then you say this? Now that's different. Too many people go in there and they ask for, it's kind of like going on a date and telling her, let's go to sleep right away. Let's go to bed. Well, that works if she's a hooker. That does not work. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that, but I'm just saying that. But that does not work when you're trying to get a date and you're trying to do more than just do that with the girl, right? You got to take her to dinner. You got to take her out. So this is, hey, let's go to bed right away. And what we're saying is, let's do some romance. Let's do some romance. Let's give them a flower. How beautiful you are, baby. I haven't seen someone so beautiful in my life. Now, don't go too cheesy either. That's a little too cheesy. Learn from Mr. G. Don't learn from me on that one. I'm probably the last person you want to learn from on that one. But look, this is what you want to do. And look, I can actually like her post right here, and she's going to start noticing me, right? Now, when I get approved by the group, I can start posting things right here on this group. Does that make sense? Now, look, members, I can see all the members, and I can start targeting all the members. You want leads forever? I just gave you leads forever. Interesting, huh? No one even thought of this, because sometimes you're too busy building your business, you're not busy marketing your business. This is how you market your business, not just build your business. Stop being a builder, start being a marketer, and that way you can do it better, right? Now, what good is all that if you don't have a business that you can sell to them? So you got to make sure that you have some kind of opportunity to sell to them. So for us, for instance, let's just give you our example. For us, we teach people how to use technology, right, to save money and to make money. That's what we do. And how we do that, and I know we're not using the other board, but we'll try to do this. But the way we do that is we show people that if you have an internet website and you need to take a Visa, MasterCard payment and a shopping cart, and you need a shopping cart and you need a back-end system for your customers, we'll give you one in 4 minutes. If you have a physical business, we'll give you a merchant account that usually saves you 20 to 40% off your merchant account. But why? right? Now you have to explain to them why. So now you're a marketer, you got them into your website, and you're showing them your business. You got to show them why. So what we do is we show them this, and we show them, look, if you have a business that's doing $1 million and processing, you got $1 million a month business like a Starbucks or a good gasoline station. We can, the average person that has $1 million a month is usually paying 2% to 3% in Visa, MasterCard charges. That means they're paying $20,000 to $30,000 to someone. What if we can only charge you 1%? What if we can charge you $10,000 and save you $10,000? Right? So we're showing the business owner that. But then we're showing them, and this is the way we show it, you just got to spin it for your business. The way we show it for our business is we show them, okay, we've just made $10,000, what do we do with that money? And then what we show them, let me get another black pen here, what we show them is how much money we make, and we share it. We tell them we make 50% off that money. So someone's making $5,000 a month for that one client. So if I'm going to market myself, I'm going to market myself so I can make $5,000 a month for one client. Now I make that month after month after month, but that's just me. What happens if I can train, I'm running out of markers here, if I can train, I'll find a good one. Here we go, that one. If I can train, that's me making 50%, I make $5,000. But what if I can train 5 people how to do that? Well, they'll make the 50%, but I'll get 8% off the merchant transactions. So in essence, 8% of 10,000 is, what is it? That's $800. Times 5, I'll make $4,000 a month from that group. And if they teach 5 people, who teach 5 people, who teach 5 people, who teach 5 people, I'm just, doing the numbers here. I get 2% here, 2% there, 2% there, 2% there, and 4% off of 15,000 people. But look, if I teach everyone how to make $5,000 a month, here I'm making $200 times 25 people, I make another $5,000 a month. Here I make $200 times 125 people, I make $25,000 a month. Here I make $200 times 625 people. I'm now making, boy, how much am I making? What's 625 times 200? 125,000. Just did it. $200 times 3,000. Let's round that off so I can do the numbers. That's $600,000 a month. So why am I teaching people to bring in customers? I'm teaching them to service businesses so I can make $600,000 a month. That's what I'm showing them as a business opportunity, as a small business opportunity. That's good money. But look, what if you got $400 down here out of 15,000 people? Now you're teaching them how to make over $6 million a month. But that's not even where the money's at with us. So you got to present your opportunity in a big way, the way we are. And then for us, we explain to people that we sell this merchant portfolio, we sell it to the banks. Every time we get 10,000 accounts, we sell this merchant portfolio. If they were all physical businesses, we can get up to 30 times earnings, up to that. Some businesses are lower, like .coms, they give us only. But if they were physical businesses and they were doing good, up to 30 times earnings. But what does that mean? That means that if you were making $5,000 a month, month after month, I would have to give you $150,000 for your one account. So look at it this way. I just taught someone how to save money, how to make money, and now I'm going to give them a buyout option of $150,000. Is that a good self-employment idea? Yes. So I attracted you with the marketing. I now showed you the presentation, and I showed you an exit strategy. An exit strategy. Look down here. I have to give him another $120,000 for that portfolio. I have to give him $150,000 for that portfolio. I have to give him on this one 30 times 25,000. I got to give you $650,000 for $25,000 in profit that you were making. Here, now we're talking about the millions. Down here, I have to give you $180 million. Now, I'm not saying that you guys are interested in $180 million. When you're showing your business, it better be worthwhile, right? So I'm doing all this marketing, getting the right keywords, getting the right social media, going into Yahoo or Facebook groups, attracting people for what reason? To make $5,000 a month? Go get a job. You want to be a self-employment guru? You go out there and go make millions. That's the difference, but you have to show your business in a way where it flows, right? So we went from, I have great ideas on self-employment, I'm giving, I'm quoting, I'm giving, maybe I give them a client, but then I ask them for a client. Do you know anyone in business that needs to take a payment? Yes, everyone in business needs to take payments. Great. Boom, I can give you this much money. Now I have a reason for him to help me in developing up my merchant portfolio. That's what we do here. That's not what you do probably in your business. But if you can understand the presentation flow, you can understand how to tweak it for your business. I hope to God you guys could sell out for hundreds of millions of dollars. I know we could in our business, and I'm making sure that you guys understand that if you give someone a huge enough reason to help you, a big enough reason to help you, they will help you as long as you give, and take. So I hope this was helpful. That's my hour. We'll do this again, and we'll go into further details on Facebook groups. We'll go to further details on website ranking, and then we'll go to further details on how we do our explanation. I thank everybody for your attention, and I will see you next time on Google Hangout. Thank you.